कहाँ पे देखते हो आप?
जैसे टिकटॉक देख लो आप, या टिकटॉक तो चलो इंडिया में
तो है नहीं देख
कंटेंट एंड ऑल।
Yeah, we are trying. VPN यूज करते हो आप?
ये तो गलत एस्पिरेशन बन गया मेरे दिमाग में।
Guys, this is the first episode of Beyond the Surface where we'll talk about the Korean beauty craze and we'll see if it's a myth, if it's a fad, and if it really works for you.
यस
I think for this, we should definitely call Sangeeta, right?
Yeah.
She's an avid user of our products.
and also
Or
a part of our marketing
Marketing
team.
and content
Yeah,
team.
let's-
Cool. Is she here? Sangeeta?
Yes, I'm here. Hi guys. Content and all.
Yeah.
Sangeeta, can you tell us a bit about what do you think about Korean skincare, and when it comes to K-beauty, what comes to your mind?
See, I think Korean skincare for me is what I understand is mainly on the hydration part, right? They promote a lot about glass skin, they promote a lot about how you can build your barrier, right? Yeah. But from a perspective, if it's practical for me or not, वो मुझे नहीं पता, because I think one of the trends which we all might have come across, right? कि 7 बार वो toner लगाओ so that your skin products का absorption gets better.
It's more about layering.
Layering, right? So, would I be able to actually put 7 layers of toner? Matlab, in my practical life, before applying my sunscreen, essence, serums, all those things, मुझे नहीं लगता मैं कर पाऊंगी, I feel.
But why do you think like it's popular? मतलब like why?
So I think it's
Yeah.
mostly a multi-step approach that they take in Korea, right? It's usually is about 10, 12 steps. Could go more beyond that also.
Yeah.
And you know, there are many ingredients which they promote,
Yeah.
like propolis is there, fermented extracts are there,
Yeah.
cactus is there, snail mucin is there, which we also have.
Yeah.
Main focus, like Sangeeta said, is definitely like glass skin, to achieve a glass skin, supple, hydrated skin.
Right.
But the question that needs to be asked here is, do they target skin concerns effectively or not? Right? Skin concerns like, you know, pigmentation, aging, acne, etc., etc. Right? So there are a bunch of skin concerns that we at Conscious Chemist have identified, right? So I think the question is, are those skincare ingredients which are used in K-beauty, they target these concerns or not, right? So I think that is one question that we need to, I think, explain it to our community.
Right. So I think even if you see from ingredient perspective, right, snail mucin ही ले लेते हैं जो कि इतना trending है. I feel that is again a very good ingredient for hydration, for barrier. Like I also love using snail mucin. But if you look at a formulation standpoint, तो वो उतना practical नहीं है मेरे लिए, because it becomes a lot for my skin. I have dry skin, so I need a lot of moisture.
Correct.
But if you tell me that, okay, would I be able to apply this every day? And I'm also traveling in the humid climate, India's weather is different, right? Then it becomes a problem for me because it doesn't imply in my day-to-day routine. Maybe रात को peel लगाने के बाद I'll slug. Slugging is also one of the trends, right? Koreans.
Can you explain what is slugging?
Yeah, so slugging is basically you layer your skincare. It's more on the hydration part. So people who have damaged barrier, dry skin, they love to layer products line by line so that you reach to a point where your skin is juicy, plump. Jello skin is one of the trend which I think slugging is very well connected to.
Got it.
अब जैसे I'll talk about one of my experiences, right? कि मेरी ड्राई स्किन है तो मुझे लगा कि यार if I do 10 steps of slugging suppose, तो वो तो मेरे स्किन के लिए it's nothing. I'll get that jello skin जो influencers ऐसे दिखाते हैं, right? So I thought of doing that. और मैंने actually follow किया. I did double cleansing, this, that, essence, layer, serums, everything. And it was morning time, okay? So I was like कि ठीक है आज घर पे हूँ, let's try this. But after doing this for a day and second day, एक तो आलस आता है, बहुत आलस आता है, बट ठीक है चलो कर भी लिया. उसके बाद भी आई सी कि माय पोर्स मतलब थोड़ा इरिटेशन हो रहा है, एक्ने ब्रेकआउट्स हो रहा है, एंड आई थिंक दैट कम्स डाउन टू द सेम पॉइंट कि पोर्स क्लॉग कर देता है ये, राइट?
But then you guys will agree that there are certain Korean beauty ingredients which are great to be, used in your skincare routine.
एक तो रॉबिन, आई हैव सीन दैट इन मोस्ट ऑफ द इन्फ्लुएंसर वीडियोस, राइट, जब भी वो स्नेल म्यूसिन यूज करते हैं वो ऐसे स्ट्रेच करते हैं और वैसे बढ़ते जाता है, राइट?
Yeah.
वो क्या है?
Yeah, so essentially, to be really honest, right, लोगों को लगता है कि वो snail mucin का slimy texture, it's natural, right? It is not. So when we were creating our product line of snail mucin, right? So हम लोगों ने काफ़ी research की, काफ़ी different sources से हमने snail mucin मंगाया, from Peru, from Korea, from various places, right? And this slimy texture was coming from none of the sources, right? Then we went deeper into that, right? And we realized कि वो एक polymer है जो उसका function है वो slimy texture create करना. It is actually not snail mucin का property. Right?
तो वो स्नेल म्यूसिन से नहीं हो रहा है,
नहीं,
What?
वो कोई अलग केमिकल है?
correct. That's a polymer which gives it a slimy texture. So that is there.
ये तो गलत एस्पिरेशन बन गया मेरे दिमाग में.
हर जगह वो viral है.
करेक्ट बट आई थिंक और एक चीज है कि लाइक काफी ब्रांड्स मतलब लिखते हैं 96, राइट, कोरियन स्नेल म्यूसिन, राइट, उसका लेबल पे इम्प्लीकेशन ये है कि वो 96% है, बट आई थिंक इट्स डिबेटेबल कि वो 96% है कि नहीं.
Correct. So again, to that point, it is 96 or 97% active snail mucin filtrate in that particular ingredient, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean कि product में वो 97% snail mucin है या नहीं है. It doesn't.
मतलब उन्होंने स्नेल म्यूसिन लिया, वो 96% प्योर था.
Correct.
राइट, गॉट इट.
Yeah. I think at Conscious Chemist, we also have started lately to use a bunch of Korean skincare ingredients.
Right.
There is snail mucin that we use. We have recently launched a sunscreen which has rice water extract, right? Then we also use a lot of fermented extracts in a bunch of our products, which
Right.
are directly related,
Originated from
Korea. We are also procuring and
Correct.
sourcing them from Korea, right?
Right.
So that's why it took us so much of time to develop the formulation and develop it at a price point which suits the Indian consumer, right?
Agreed.
So I think that is there.
So Sangeeta, yaar, I see a lot of influencers on Instagram, right, using tremendous amounts of K-beauty products, right? Matlab, it's just not like there are 1 or 2 products out there. It's a plethora of products. And it seems to me that these beauty influencers are using these products daily, the way they promote it, right? Like they're using it and it's working wonders for them. So I want to understand from you, yaar, like, is it just a trend or is it just a marketing gimmick or like, does it really work?
See, I think from a marketing perspective, they're doing great trends. They catch attention of a lot of people, right? If I am just a consumer going through Instagram, and if I'm a skincare person, मुझे एक ना एक ट्रेंड तो दिख ही जाएगा कोरियन का, like okay, this is trending, this product is
कहाँ
trending.
पे देखते हो आप?
जैसे टिकटॉक देख लो आप, या टिकटॉक तो चलो इंडिया में
तो है नहीं, देख. हाँ.
VPN यूज करते हो आप? So अच्छा, कहाँ देखते हो आप ये ट्रेंड?
जैसे इंस्टाग्राम पे देख लीजिए आप, ठीक है, कुछ ना कुछ तो आपको मिल जाएगा, ठीक है, कि ये स्किन केयर ट्रेंड है, जेलो स्किन है, कुछ तो कुछ आपको मिल जाएगा. एंड आई ऑल्सो सी अ लॉट ऑफ मतलब पीपल कंप्लेनिंग अबाउट इट. सो व्हाट आई थिंक इज इट माइट हेल्प यू
Complaining about?
complaining about how it's not functional, right? As the things we were saying about weather and all. So I think it depends on skin to skin, depends on person what their goals are. Like अगर आपको चाहिए कि if you want to have that effect of glass skin and you need that hydration, it depends. It might work for you, it might not.
So would you suggest our community to like basically go slow, try one product at a time, and not indulge in too many products in a single routine?
I think you should start with one product, see for yourself how it's working, in which routine step it's working for you, and then see it for yourself.
So let's do one thing. Let's open Reddit and go down that rabbit hole.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Let's
Manoj.
start.
Yeah.
Okay, so first one. I'm not Asian either, but I find their skin to be just average. It's probably perfect for when you're under 25 and you're not dealing with signs of aging. I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
Doesn't work for anything in aging or wrinkles or whatever.
Agreed. I think yeah. मतलब like Korean beauty, like we talked about, right? कि मतलब in a nutshell, the package that Korean beauty presents will not work for Indian skin.
Yeah.
That's true.
If you struggle only with dehydration, my shoes have always been breakouts and texture, and K-beauty does absolutely nothing in that regard. I think
Yeah, it's not concern driven.
Very
Yeah.
subpar, yeah.
Lot-
And even for like sunscreen protection, if you talk about their basic sunscreen that they
Yeah.
had in the starting, their UVA protection is very less because it's just not that
That's
much
true.
like sun there, I think, yeah.
Perhaps yes.
A lot of Korean skincare is based around superficial changes like leaving a gloss over the skin to create a glass skin effect with no long-term improvements to the skin itself. I think very true, very true.
Yeah, I think that's not skincare. That's cosmetics.
Yas Queen.
Yeah, that's just a superficial effect on your skin. That's it.
And it'll last for like what, 2, 3, 6 hours. Uske baad kya karoge?
That's true.
Yeah.
Does anyone else find Korean skincare to be completely and utterly overrated and overhyped? This is a question.
I feel like more than a question, this is also like the main opinion out there. Like, is it just overhyped? You were just talking about how you're seeing on Instagram, like people are just hating on it now because it's clogging their posts. Do you have anything to say about that?
Yeah, I think prima facie it is quite subjective. I would say, right? कि मतलब I don't agree to the fact कि हाँ कि मतलब we should hate Korean skincare. We should not use it. Let's banish Korean skincare. I don't believe in that cancel culture, so to speak. But I feel that there are a few elements of it which really work, and then there is the whole ecosystem of Korean beauty, which is I totally relate to this Reddit post. Like it is useless. Yeah.
Yeah. And people are also saying that they tend to put a lot of extracts in just one product,
Huh.
which has no scientific basis.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Much like Ayurveda.
So I think a lot of like K-beauty ingredients, they're also not clinically tested, right?
Yeah.
So doesn't
Correct.
make sense to put
Correct.
a lot of ingredients in just one product.
Again, I think like all ethnic beauties, right? Just like Korean beauty or Ayurveda, so to speak, in India, they are a distilled version of home remedies. So perhaps at some point in time, look, people are actually using rice water rather than its extracts in a skincare product,
Right.
and using that, and then it became something of a widely accepted phenomenon, and then it came to skincare, and the research happened later on. Okay, right? Okay, if it's effective or not.
This is very interesting. Another thing to keep in mind is that a lot of Korean beauty revolves around plastic surgery. So the idea that topical treatments are what's making Korean women age well is an extra load of BS.
I agree because I think again that approach of having that beautiful skin, the most perfect skin, it's not doable, in your everyday life. Your aim should be a healthier skin, better skin, rather than just projecting something which is something like our brown skin people can relate to.
Yeah, correct. Very interesting because there has to be a differentiation between aspiration and what is actually possible.
Possible, yeah.
Yeah. This is a huge rant about how Korean beauty ruined someone's skin, and they're asking for tips and advice now as to how they should restore their skin barrier, which is completely opposite of what we thought they were doing. Like we thought they were doing hydration and barrier repair, but this is like completely different opinion here.
Right. I think for that particular case, if I was there, I would perhaps go to more exfoliating sort of products and give my skin a break from heavy moisturizers.
Like clear my
Exfoliate,
pores.
Clear
heal.
your pores, yeah, exfoliate, and let your skin breathe a bit.
Personally, for my ultra-sensitive, dehydrated, rosacea-prone skin, a lot of Korean skincare has worked a lot better and been way easier for me to tolerate and has helped my skin. Especially sunscreen, moisturizers and cleansers. Literally none of the Western sensitive skin brands work for me the same way. However, I prefer Western brands when it comes to products like vitamin C and azelaic acid.
I mean, yeah, fair.
Fair.
Yeah.
I mean, azelaic acid is clinically proven to basically soothe your inflamed skin.
Yeah.
It is a great ingredient for rosacea-prone skin.
Right.
Rosacea is a condition where somebody who's suffering from rosacea will experience a lot of redness, very easily inflamed skin. So I think, so I think these ingredients work really well for such skin concerns.
But the thing is, again, right, there's negative and there's positive. So it's completely dependent on you, what you're putting on your skin and what you're making out of it.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
My forehead looked horrible and I had lots of cystic acne, even more closed comedones. And the worst part is my jaw and cheeks, which I extremely super happy with, started getting extremely rough and bumpy. That sounds like a nightmare. This is why we say use one product at a time and slowly introduce it into your skincare routine.
Right.
And if you're having cystic acne and if it is not getting solved by like your over-the-counter products, then you should definitely go and see your dermat, right?
Yeah.
That is our advice.
Right.
So just want to point out using hyaluronic acid can be damaging when not used properly. Your face has to be damp. It needs to draw moisture from somewhere to work properly. Otherwise, it will dry you, which can lead to oils which produce acne, which is very true. And that's why we also propagate that whenever you're using a hyaluronic acid based product, you should always use it on a damp skin. Because the property of hyaluronic acid is that it draws moisture from the external environment.
Yeah.
Right? So if your skin is not hydrated enough, right? So it will draw the moisture from your skin and it will lead to, much more worse dryness and can lead to acne.
Yeah.
Correct.
And somebody here has literally like detailed out what is good in Korean and what is not. So
Oil cleanser.
Oil cleanser, toner, essence, HA, eye creams, mask, sunscreen. These are good, better.
The Western.
And then Western has water cleanser, vitamin C, retinol, exfoliate, moisturizers.
And
Exactly.
Indian has both. Conscious chemist has
Conscious chemist has both.
We have both.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds.